Happy Friday 13th, everybody. Give me a second. Let me pull up my chat. I hope you're all well. Happy, healthy, wealthy, and abundance. Hold on, my chat's messing up. There we go. All right. Hello, hello. Ari, hello, you're here early. Mary Jane, hello. LT Spiritual, hello. Mystical, hello. Happy early V-Day, yes. Irene, hello. I hope y'all have an amazing, I call it the commercialized holiday, but hey. Jennifer, hello. No, I don't think you've ever been first. Diamond Girl, hello. Jean, hello. Well, actually you're second, but close enough. Doctor, hello. Princess, hello. Z, hello. Courtney, hello. Coco, hello. I have like a sneeze in my nose. I don't know if y'all understand that feeling, but it's so frustrating. Yeah, hello is first, but she's close enough. She's number 2. Space Cowboy, hello. Do not tell me my pen is running out. But she's close enough. Like she's right up there. She's pretty close to first. Closest she's ever been. She's moving up. Moving up. I don't recognize this name. Hold on. Simply. I'm just going to call you Simply. And Simply Beauty. Pretty in Pink. Amber. Firebird, hello. Happy Friday the 13th. Oh, I don't know this name either. Saron, the Alchemist. Yes, you can be on the list. I need to check something real quick. Let me see. Did I get doctor on there? Yes. Okay, let me see. Who did I miss? Sun, Moon, hello. Lots of new names, sorry. Okay, Jesse, Rosie, hello. Kelty. And yes, I have you on the list. I can usually see the old names, but the new names, I'm like, what does it say? Alright, we have 2 spots left. And I have donations from 1 from Lalima and 3 from Rachel. But I haven't seen Rachel yet, so I don't know. Let it fill up and see if Rachel shows up or Lalima shows up. My allergies are so bad right now. Sorry if I keep wiping my eyes. Two spots. Siona, hello. You got 0 spots. Oh, okay. Oh, with Siona, there was 1 spot, right? I don't know. Hold on. Okay. Let me look at your list, Gene, and see. Okay, so you have hello and Ari. Mary Jane. LT Spiritual. Mystical. Irene. Jennifer. Doctor. Princess. Z. Courtney. Coco. Space Cowboy. Where do you have Space Cowboy? Space Cowboy, Coco. Oh, there's 2 Cocos? Okay. And then Coco Creations. Simply Beauty. Pretty in Pink. Amber. Firebird. Saran. Zuri. Okay, so I didn't realize there was 2 Cocos and I didn't see Zuri. Okay, makes sense now. Sorry about that, guys. Blame it on my allergies. Okay. Sun, Moon, Jesse, Rosie, and then you. So Yeah, I think the list was just wrong. Sorry, I missed some people. She's amazing. It happens. It happens. I'm sorry, Boo. There was two people. There was two of the same name that I only put on once, and then I missed one. So, McKelly, I'll just go ahead and do you because that was my mistake. We'll have a 26. And thank you, Marissa, for your donation. I have not got any Valentine's Day candy, no. Oh, thank you, babe. See you next time, Nana. 3 for Rachel and 1 for Marissa. I don't really celebrate Valentine's. I call it the biggest commercialized holidays there is. I'm all about the love, but it just doesn't mean much to me. No problem, just stick around because it might take a while to get to you. And thank you, Jennifer, for your donation. You will go after Marissa. Somebody will fall off anyway, so it's not a big deal. Half of these people probably won't show up when I call them, so we'll see. I don't think Rachel is here. Have you seen her? I haven't seen her yet. I guess I'll just hold Lalima and Rachel. We'll start with Marissa until Rachel comes. Marissa, are you here? We'll start with you, boo, until the others show up. Hi, Geeta. Sorry you missed the free list, boo. Happy early Valentine's Day, though. Marissa, are you here? Are we in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde yet? It kind of feels like it. Okay. Let me do Jennifer, and then when Marissa shows up, then I'll do Marissa. Alright, why is Dion suddenly distancing himself? Well, I got the Hangman, so there's definitely some pullback. Okay. There's some kind of truth that they're coming to. It kind of looks like they've been sitting back and like really looking at your relationship and saying like, is this making me happy? is this something that I see as good for the both of us? I kind of feel like they're kind of accepting the truth that you might be better off on your own, or they may be. And it's not because there's not feelings there or love there or connection there. It's just maybe there's things that they need to do on their own, like work or change jobs or something to do with money. And it kind of feels like they look at you as this bright light. And you're doing things, you've got your stuff together, you're ready for love. They may not be. Let me clarify and get a little deeper, but I do see them sitting back and really just re examining things like, is this going to be what's best for you? Not necessarily what's best for them. Um, because they think very highly of you. And again, I got the Hangman. There's definitely pullback here, but it's not for like lack of want, because I see that they want a relationship with you. Like the relationship with you makes them happy. But what is causing the issue? There's some kind of choice in love that they're sitting at. They gave me the Nine of Wands. So they've been through a lot in relationships and love. And maybe they got triggered, right? Because maybe you're wanting things to go further. Maybe you're wanting things to become something big and grand, right? Like maybe you're thinking of marriage, or you're thinking of like long term things. Maybe something you said was too long term for them to comprehend yet, right? I don't feel that there is a lack of love here, and I don't feel like it's over or it's done with or anything like that. I feel like they're just maybe trying to find their own self-worth so that they can feel like they can offer you the things that you're striving for or wanting for as far as the future is concerned. I also kind of feel there might be maybe somebody from their past that said something to them that like threw them off. And I don't know what it is. There was something spoken, whether that be from you or somebody else. So they're at a place of having to make a choice in this. I feel like they're still going to be moving towards you, but right now it just feels like there's a intentional pullback for sure, because we have the Hangman twice. And with the Seven of Pentacles and the Sun, it's like, okay, what have we invested? Am I happy here? And I feel like they are. I feel like they can see a future with you, and maybe they're just a little bit scared, and so they're trying to figure it out logically instead of from like the heart space, because all the cards are good. Like there's no card that makes me feel that you're the problem. I think it's something internal, like, can I do this? Can I really show up for this? And so it could just be like a hesitation. Maybe they're planning on moving things forward and they're like, okay, let me think about it first. Let me really just make sure. So I don't really know. It doesn't look to me like it's for some horrible reason, or they don't want to be with you, because I do feel like they do. But you make them very happy, and maybe they're not used to that. Maybe they're used to being on their own and never having to like be vulnerable with another person or something, and you make them want to, but at the same time they're like, hold up, let me think a minute, let me think about it, let me you know come into some kind of truth on their own. But like I said, I don't feel like it's like, oh, they're out with some other woman or they're doing some craziness. No, it just looks like they're really contemplating like what's the best next move for the both of you, because they're very physically attracted to you. They showed me the Queen of Wands twice, and they have a lot of care and love for you, but it's not like, but I don't know. I don't feel like it's for any negative reason, for sure. All right. Did Marissa ever show up? I know Rachel's here. All right. Lima, we gotta wait for her. Rachel, what is your first question? And I hope that helped Jennifer. Hopefully he'll get his stuff together and show up for you tomorrow. Rachel, please post your question. The free list is closed for anybody that's new that showed up. I'm on 3 days a week though, so you can catch me on another live. Rachel, try to post all your questions, boo. I know you post it. Some people don't even read it. I just try to verbally say it so they'll hear me. Marissa, are you here? Lalima, are you here? Rachel, are you here? If not, I'm going to start the free list. Like, Marissa donated 9 minutes ago. I don't understand. Maybe there's some technical difficulties or something like that. Hello, go ahead and post your question. I know you're here. Who knows? All right, let's see. What's going on with this? What does Hello need to know about this? It kind of feels like a soft like support system that I think there's two that surround you. And they're kind of like something's coming. Hey, pay attention. Hey, I'm here. I hear you. Because I kind of feel like you've been in hermit mode, kind of isolating, like really taking time to get in tune with yourself. And the more that you're doing that, the more that channels are opening outside of you. This feels like two older women. They're very happy for you for something that's coming. It's almost like, you know how you'll talk with your friends and you'll be like, I have a feeling something's about to happen, right? And your friends are like hyping you up, like, get ready for it, get ready for it. Like, I'm excited for you. Yeah. And that's kind of the way it feels. It's like there's this opportunity that's emerging because you've kind of aligned with something other than like what you've dealt with in the past. And they're like, it's almost like hype girls. That's the way it feels. Like they're hyping you up for this thing. Like, get ready, get ready. Are you ready? Are you ready? That's the way it feels. They're trying to get you excited. And the sun at the bottom. Something big is coming. You had the Ace of Pentacles and the Sun. And to me, that's Minor Arcana Sun and Major Arcana Sun. So it feels very, very sweet. Very sweet. Like hype girl stuff. It's so cute. It really is cute. All right, Ari. Since you're number 2 today, you broke the system. Rachel, I promise you I'm gonna get you right after Ari, so don't go anywhere. Just stay right here. Okay? I got your question. Okay, why didn't the Virgo? Hold on. Jean, sometimes your posting gets me. Hold on. Okay, let's see. Why did N not step in to stop you? So you were fighting, girl? Why didn't he step in? To me, this feels like in his eyes, y'all are too grown for this shit. Y'all are too grown to be fighting. And he's way too grown to step in. He's like, I'm playing the middle. Like, I'm not taking your side and I'm not taking their side. I'm going to just sit here until it's over because this shit is ridiculous. He's like, the way that he said is like, I'm too grown for this. Like, what are y'all doing? And whatever he told you after, I don't know, his judgment was, I'm not taking sides. I'm not going to get in the middle of this. I'm too grown for this. Y'all, I'm going to let y'all fight amongst yourselves. And I'm not here, basically. Like, he's like, I'm stepping out of this. So that's the reason why he didn't step in, is because he thinks that it's a bunch of nonsense anyways. Like, it should have been deaded originally. And it should never have been taken to the level it was taken. And he's like, I'm not touching it. I'm playing the middle. That's the way he said. So I don't know, Ari, but I do feel that you're too grown to be fighting. Period. Anyways, all right, Rachel, on to you. And I love you, Ari, but I understand the girl was tripping or whatever, but whatever. Sometimes there's no peace to be had. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what else to tell you. All right, let's see. I received one from Culture, and I received 2 from Lucky. Thank you guys for your donations. So 2 for Lucky. All right, Rachel, I'm on you. I'm on you. And thank you, babe. I want to get you as soon as I get to you, okay? Okay, let me do Rachel's, and then I'll do you, Marissa, but nobody was showing up, and now everybody wants to show up at one time. Y'all are confusing me. Hold on 1 second. I need some order. Order in the courtroom. All right, what's Jeffrey's actions and thoughts towards you the next 7 days? What the hell kind of mix is that? All right. Anyways. Okay. Something you say has hurt his feelings. And he doesn't know what to say about it. He doesn't know what to do about it. He's sitting here from a place of like, I'm trying to be emotionally balanced, but the way that you talk to me or the something you said, he's like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it, like, because every time he tries to talk about it, it causes a fight. So I feel a lot of swords in the next 7 days. And if it's not something you've said yet, it's something you're gonna say. And I think you say it because you're upset or you're mad, and he's like, I don't know what to say about this. Now, it looks like eventually he's going to try to make it right. Because what he's saying is like, you're not looking at the situation correctly, or you're not seeing the situation for what it is. And so there's some misunderstanding that's had. But the way that you come at him, or the way that you speak to him or have spoken to him, he's like, you're not getting the picture. Like, I'm telling you, but you're not listening. It's not sinking in. And it's stressing him out. He doesn't know what to do with you. That's what he says. I don't know what to do with you. Like, why are you stressing? Why are you worried? Like, things are okay. And you're like, nope, it's not okay. He might do something sweet for you for Valentine's. It may not be on exactly Valentine's Day, but I do feel like he's going to want to get together and have some sexy time with you. So he's going to do something nice, or like try to make up for whatever it was that you're upset about. That, I don't know. The way that he says is like, I could tell you 100 times what it is, but you don't never see it the way that I'm telling you. You take it the wrong way or something like that. I just feel like there's a misunderstanding, and he tries to make it right. I mean, he tries to bring this back together. But I think y'all are better in the bedroom than y'all are in, like, understanding each other. I think y'all's love languages are very different. But that's what I got for that one. Yeah, like in the future. Because maybe it's when you told him that you didn't want to fuck with him no more. And so he doesn't know what to say about it. He doesn't know how to make it right. But I do feel like even though there's a misunderstanding, he's going to try to make it better. He's going to try to get you back in his life, or back in his bed, or whatever it is that y'all do. All right, babe, what's your second question? She said, okay. And hello to everybody that came after. The free list is closed, but I am on 3 days a week if you'd like to catch me on another day. I'm on Wednesday, Fridays, and Sundays most of the time. Is he dealing drugs this weekend with his cousin? Okay. Let's see. I do feel like there's some hustling going on this weekend. Now, I don't think he's the one, like, actually delivering drugs, but he's in charge of some people that might be. I think there's a group of 3. So, there's a younger one. I feel like the younger one is the one that actually, like, moves the drugs. But they are involved in it some way, somehow. They get money from it. But they're not actually the ones, like, if you know what I'm saying. I gotta be careful what I say. I don't want YouTube to think, you know, whatever. Let's see. Yeah, it's almost like they wait for other people to They arrange it, maybe they align it, but they don't touch it from what I can see. It's like they're like, I'm hands off. They may purchase it, or they may be the ones in charge of putting people out there to distribute it, but they don't have their hands directly on it. They just get money from it. It's like a side hustle, basically. But I feel like the people that are actually doing the dealing are somebody younger, more immature. But he shows up like the boss, like he's in charge. Maybe him and his cousin have people to move it or something like that. Maybe he knows people that know people, and they call him, and then he calls the other one and meets it or arranges it for a meetup. But he's got his hands in it somehow. It's just he ain't actually in the streets dealing it. Oh Lord, today. Girl, I probably could have told you that a while back, but I don't try to talk about that stuff. This is your song, Rachel, you need to listen to. It's I'm Not Mad by Halsey. They say the wicked get no rest, but when they do, I hope you dream of me. Alright, number 3. Does he have any romantic plans with other females? Oh, let's see. And happy Valentine's Day. Happy commercialized holiday. I can't stand Valentine's Day. I'm sorry. I don't like it. It profits the big companies. I don't think it's every day you should love people. Okay, I'm going to clarify before I say anything, but I kind of feel like, yes, he's talking to somebody. And thank you, Lalima, for your 20, for your 4 donations. You also have one from the other day, so just saying. I feel like maybe he started talking to somebody, or maybe what he's saying is like he's more focused on his money. Like he may have conversations with people, women, whatever, but I don't feel it's romantic. He may have started talking to somebody that may eventually turn into something if he puts energy and effort into it, but I don't feel like that's where his focus is. His focus is on his business. Always. Business, business, business. He could have some legal stuff going on that's really weighing heavy on his mind. But like I said, there might be some female he may be having conversations with. I don't feel it's like gone anywhere yet. It may have just been like one interaction or something. But for the most part, it looks like he's got his money on his mind and his mind on his money, basically. He's like, I don't really have time for it. I'm focused on bigger and better things. Love is like an afterthought for him. He's like, I kind of done that already and it don't work out. So, no, he's not dating anybody from what I can see. I don't even feel like he wants to date anybody, honestly. I see that he may end up talking to somebody eventually if the two of you don't come back together, though. But I don't even think it's like a relationship. He's not looking for a relationship right now. Like I said, his money's on his mind and his mind's on his money. But that's what I got. All right. And then after Lalima's donations, I'm going to close it down. Okay. Lalima, you can post after Marissa for your one, and then I'll do your other ones after Lucky, if that's okay. All right, Marissa, will Vaughn come back to see you? And I'm sorry about any confusion, but I can't control when people come and go. It's just what it is. All right, will this Gemini return back to Marissa? I definitely feel like there's a plan. There's a plan to come back around to see you. But what does he bring with it? Let's see. Okay. Okay, he has feelings for you, no doubt. Okay, I'm going to be honest. He does. He feels like the two of you have a connection, a good connection. But, and this is so like a Gemini man, they go back and forth with what they want, right? Or how they want to move. They're not secure with like their stability or their emotional stability. They're very cerebral. So they go with whatever thought, because they're a lot of fun, you know. They create fun. They are, you know, a good time. Are they a long time? Maybe eventually. But for now, they're showing me twos. And twos are very much like, yes, they have feelings for you. That there's no doubting that. And they do have a plan. It's coming back around to you. But can they make that like a forever thing yet? No. No. They don't have the balance yet. They don't have the emotional maturity yet for that. Do they think about wanting it? Yes, of course. But then they change their minds. Like, and that's not bashing Geminis at all. I love Geminis. They're so much fun. They really are. And they've showed me the Two of Cups twice. There is a strong connection here. And I'm sure they'll be back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Like sometimes they're there, sometimes they aren't. It's almost like they have this emotional switch. You know, like sometimes they can tap into their heart, but most of the time it's the brain. Because what they're telling me is like, yes, I would love to have a connection, a stable connection, somebody that's there for me. But are they going to be stable and secure? They'll try, for sure. It looks like they're going to try. So you may be surprised. They may come in with some sweet gesture, some loving words. And hopefully it does stick, you know. But for now, I feel like it's more of a thought for today, you know, because tomorrow they might change their mind again, from what I can see. And just remember that they've showed me the Two of Cups twice. So, I mean, they definitely have feelings for you. It's not the lack of feelings. It's just their heart may not love the same way your heart does. But they show up when they show up, you know. So be expecting a surprise visit, because I feel like it's gonna come at like the worst time, or like the time you're definitely not expecting it. But yes, the answer is yes. Yeah, don't hold your breath. Enjoy it when you have it. You know, that's the one thing. Is if we don't enjoy the moments we do have with people like that, then it's for nothing, right? So just enjoy the time. You know, even if you know, like, this person is not going to be consistent, enjoy the 5 minutes you get every 3 months, you know, until it gets to the point that you're like, okay, I've moved on, I'm on with somebody else. But, you know, lessons can be a lot of fun, you know, and if he's the lesson for you, ride that lesson to the finish line, you know? But that's what I... Well, Lalima had one before from the last live. That's why I said she had one, because she was the first one on my donation list. Ride it till the wheels fall off, girl. And thank you. Let me go ahead and do culture. Lalima pushed your question. Because I was saying she had one from the last live, so it was like first. But she hasn't posted yet, so... Girl, watch it back, Rachel. Watch it back. I said I don't feel it was sexual. I feel like they just met each other, so there's been conversations. That's it. All right, so Lima hasn't posted. I'm going to do you culture, but then after, to do it fair, because Lima was first. All right, let's see. Culture. Your mistake at work going forward. Okay. Spirit's saying the reason why you're making mistakes is because you have an underlining feeling already that you need to move, right? You already feel there's some sort of conflict. There's some kind of toxicity in the environment itself. So you're making mistakes kind of to push you out, right? And mistakes sometimes are necessary so we learn, right? So whatever you did, you can apologize for it. You can try to make it better. You can try to balance the situation out. But if you're dealing with a toxic environment, people will always try to make you the problem. And the more that they try to make you the problem, the more they feel that you're the problem, and the more mistakes that are going to happen. And this is Spirit just saying, like, let the situation be what it is. If you want to apologize and try to do better, perfect, until you find another job. But for now, there's no need to fight. There's no need to do anything extra. The problem is you're in a toxic work environment and they're expecting too much from you. They're expecting the world, and you can't do everything by yourself. Like, it needs to be balanced. So the best thing you can do is just go to work, keep your head down, do your job, and look for another job. Because you can't change people, right? You can only change yourself. And so the best thing to do is, like, not give in to it, because I feel like somebody's trying to bait you. Somebody's trying to make you slip up. Somebody's trying to make you look bad. And the energy is there, and that's probably why you're making mistakes, because they're projecting energy onto you that is negative, and so that's what's happening. So just try to stay balanced. Try not to let it get to you, because the devil has came out twice. Like, this might be a test of your patience, this might be a test of your time, this might be a test for you to speak up for yourself. I just think at this point there's nothing you can really do or say that's gonna fix anything, you know. Just make sure that nobody disrespects you, nobody talks to you bad, nobody mentally, physically, or spiritually abuses you. You're gonna be fine. You've got a new beginning on the side, probably around Aries season, so not too long, mid-March from what I can see. Yeah, it's just time for you to leave. Things like this are happening to push you out, because it's a toxic environment and you don't need to be a part of it. So don't react. Just go in, do your job, and leave. Because you're coming into something nice. And sometimes right before things get good, we've got to be pushed out of what's not good, you know, and it doesn't feel great in the moment. But whatever chaos is going on right now is just setting you and preparing you for something more stable in the future. So breathe. Fuck them people. Excuse my language, but that devil can kick rocks. You know what I'm saying? Put them under your feet and just keep walking. Don't give it any more energy than it's worth, because I honestly feel like they're trying to like bow down in some sense. And don't ever bow down to the devil. Ever. Don't do it. Because there's no need for it. It's a control system that's based off of fear and intimidation, and you deserve better. So the sooner you can get out, the better. I said, yeah, he's had conversations with them. Just rewatch it, Rachel. I told you. I don't think it's sexual. I don't think it's gone anywhere. I think it's just basically they've had a conversation. They've met somebody that in the future may be somebody that they'll be interested in, but they're not right now. You gotta listen. Use your listening ears, like I tell Junior. Use your listening ears. And if I didn't say it, I said it again. So. All right, Lucky. Okay, she can do them at once. That's fine. All right, Lucky, where are you at, babe? Sorry about that. That's fine with me. I was just trying to be fair, because I know that she saved one from the other day. Okay, babe. What are your questions? And Rachel, I'm going to send this back to you. Or do you want me just to save it for next time? Yes, please, write it again. I'm sorry. Oh, you put it in the PayPal? I'll go ahead if you don't want to, if you don't want to post them, it's fine. I'm sorry. There's too much going on at this second. All right. Noah's current feelings for just obsession. All right, let's see. I got them. You don't have to write them again. Sometimes PayPal like cuts off the questions, so I had to make sure that they were both in there. All right, let's see. Oh, thank you for reposting them. I'm so sorry about that. And then she deleted them. Okay. I'm pulling back up. All right, let's see. They are a lot just to start off with because they gave me 4 major arcanas. And not only 4 major arcanas here, I've got the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. Okay. The funny part to me is they show me the Emperor, the Empress, the Tower. Like they are waiting for all the things to come together. I'm gonna clarify though, because there is. This feels like the type of person that will rush a commitment. Like they will try to lock it down. They'll try to get you pregnant. They'll try to put a ring on it. They'll try to lock it down real fast. And you may feel a very intense energy from this person because they are a lot. And I don't even know if it's healthy, but we're going to look. Because it could be. It could be healthy. It could be like, I'm just waiting for the moment we do all the things. They might just be infatuated right now. Okay. The Devil and the Star. That's 2 more majors. They've got a distorted view. It's almost like I don't even think they're seeing you for who you truly are yet. They've got these expectations in their mind of where this is going to go. But it's almost like a fear-based thing. So that's why I say it could be like high-key obsession, low-key obsession, to where they want to lock it down real fast. Like they move real quick. And I think it's because there's some insecurity there that once you find out who they really are, you're not going to want them anymore. And that could have happened like in relationships before. Like they could have like history of almost getting married every 3 years. And then moving on to another intense connection. Because they have an abandonment wound, I think. Yeah. They are a lot. Because on the surface, it looks like rainbow, sunshine, everything's great. Internally, there's war going on. This is going to be the person that will find a problem in everything that you do to try to control you, try to make you feel under them because they're not in control of themselves. I don't know. I just feel that you need to think about the things real clearly before you let them move things very quickly. Because I think they want to move it quick. So, because they don't feel secure in themselves. So they might gaslight you. They might like love bomb you. They might do all the things. All the things. They want to do all the things. Okay? They're a lot. Like I couldn't handle them. Girl, they are a lot. Man. I mean, if you want to give him time and let things move at like a good pace where you really feel like you know this person and he's showing up, he's doing all the things, okay. But really listen to your intuition. That devil, I'm telling you, there's like they make me nervous. Like they remind me of a person that I knew in the past. It's a lot. So be careful, boo. Be careful. All right, question number 2. I'm gonna look it up. Give me 1 second. Because on the surface, it looks great. It looks wonderful. Oh, yeah. We're going to do all the things in 5 days. I'm going to meet you today and marry you tomorrow. Woo. Ooh-wee. All right. Next. Conditions and next actions with this connection. Girl, the prediction is gonna do all the things. Okay, let's see. Predictions of where this connection's gonna go. Okay. I kind of feel like in the devil, look at that. Okay. In this person's mind, you are the one. You are beautiful. You are kind. You are the wish come true for them. But they're viewing it from a distorted lens. So it's like the moon, the two of pentacles. They feel like this is it, but they're doing it from the wrong place, right? Like you are probably a very amazing person. You're solid, you're secure. You could add to their life, not take away. So they're hot, they're heavy, they're going to offer you love. They probably will say they love you really fast. Actions wise, I kind of feel like you will personally feel good because this person is telling you all the beautiful things. They are making you feel really good about yourself, right? Like that's why I say it's kind of like a love bombing thing. Like because they are so into you, you like that feeling because you do want a man to be there. You do want a man to show up for you. You in some sense I feel like you've been looking for someone that emulates these certain qualities. But if the sun was where the moon is, it would be great. And I would say do it. Like, yeah, this is gonna be amazing. But because the moon and the two of pentacles are here, it's like there's something about like your intuition is kicking in and it's saying like, I don't know, it's too much. Like your gut is telling you like, I don't know if I trust this. Like he makes me feel good and on the surface it's all the amazing things. He buys me things, he treats me nice, he calls me all the time. But I think it's your ego he's feeding right now because he wants you to get into the trap of loving him too. So now the sun comes out. All right. I think what Spirit is kind of warning you that when the truth comes out, when the sun comes out, it's not going to be anything like what you thought it was. And if you don't listen to your intuition now, things could end up going pretty bad, like in the future. So it's just kind of a warning. Like it's going to tear down everything that you built up if you let it. Like this person is going to drain you because you're secure. You love yourself. You're in the place of like being able to meet a man that shows up for you. Now this could be a test before the real thing, honestly. Because I kind of feel like you're going to move on your own path towards something new in the future. Because I honestly feel like the reality of the situation, once you start to like see it and accept it as a truth, it's all going to be over with because I don't think you actually like the way this person is. Because I feel like they are acting right now. They may feel it, yes, but they have wants other than, I don't know. They're trying to build the illusion right now, though. I wouldn't trust him. No, I wouldn't trust him. And everything, like, is it, I mean, if it's a lesson, enjoy the lesson. Like I was saying earlier with Marissa, ride the lesson until it's learned fully. You know what I mean? But I think you're gonna be fine. I think you're gonna make the right choice with this. It's just kind of like a warning from them that's like, it could go really good or it can go really bad. And I think if it's gonna go really good, it's you on your own looking for something else. But I'm sure you love the attention this person gives you. I'm sure your ego loves the attention this person's giving you. And that's where we've got to like realize, are they feeding my soul or are they just feeding my head? Like they blowing my head up right now. I would leave before too many feelings get involved. Because once the heart's involved, it's harder to separate it. All right, Lalima. 5 questions. Let's go. And I don't know what Rachel said. I think I'm just going to send it back to her. Okay. But yeah, I mean, it I understand. I don't like all that attention either. I don't like to be like, it feels smothering. It feels like you can't breathe kind of energy. But I'm sure your ego likes it in some sense. Okay, go ahead. Call free people. Lilima's not talking. What do you need to know right now? LT Spiritual. There's a choice coming your way. It could be some message you receive or um, making a choice towards like where you're going to go next. I feel like make sure you use your head, not your heart. Think very logically because I do feel there's some kind of choice coming your way that you're gonna have to be very much in your cerebral to make this decision because maybe, I mean, this could be anything from like somebody's younger than you and they say something smart and you're like, I love them, I don't really want to tell them they're wrong but I need to. So I don't know what this is. This could also mean like you have to do your research before making a decision on your next move. But I kind of feel it has to do with like the other sex, like male influences around here. So could be a choice in love coming your way soon. Just use your brain though. Don't use your heart because sometimes our hearts will send us on a whole different direction. All right. Mystical. General on your current situation. I've been seeing the Eight of Wands lately a lot. And I'm thinking it's because we're coming into the fire horse year, the Chinese New Year. And this is the first fire horse year since like 60 years ago. And the day after the fire horse came in the last time, I think it was World War II started. So it brings in the energy of change. And so it lots of pick up an energy coming. And I think that's what that, I keep seeing the Eight of Wands a lot. Like the energy is starting to move. It's getting ready. Okay. This is like very, you're manifesting something, and maybe you're feeling like you need to do something more. You need to work on something else. You need to get out of where you're at and do something different. And Spirit's like, right now is your rest time. Like right now is getting your home together. Right now is getting yourself together. Right now is the time for you to realize that you're in power. You have the power. And you don't have to do nothing, right? All you have to do is realize that you are in control of this. What you speak is what comes. What you manifest is what your life is going to be like. So like right now I feel like it's a quiet time, but it's very peaceful, and it's preparing you for something big in the next level. And I feel like that's going to come around Pisces season. I think Pisces season is going to be like really good for a lot of people. I don't know why, I just feel it. You've got two fours here, so 44 could be significant, or you could be seeing a lot of fours lately. It's about security, stability, bringing things together, holding tight, right? So it's really like you don't have to do anything. All you have to do is realize that you're in control. You have all the tools you need for what's coming next. You're doing a good job. Congratulations. This is for you, Mystical. Mary Jane posted. Oh. Okay. Y'all are going too fast. Hold on. Let me find Mary Jane's question. Message from Spirit. Alright, I got you. I'm telling you, Mercury's already creeping in. I can feel it. It's these weird inconsistencies. Alright. It's funny, I asked messages from Spirit and the High Priestess comes out. I think Spirit's saying use the pain that has been given to you and use it for good. And it's not like a powerful, like you've got to go out there and take on the world. You have this silent strength that others may not have. And that's where your power lies, right? Is being able to be the calm in the middle of a storm. And you're learning this. You're learning how to be this. You're learning to be sturdy in an inconsistent world. Sturdy in a world that's ever changing. There's always something new to heal. But I do feel like the hard part is over for you, because you've kind of learned the lesson that you're trusting. You're trusting that you don't have to worry, because you're not in it alone. You're trusting that Spirit's got your back, and everything will happen the way it happens for a reason, and taking those reasons and building a life off of that. You know, like sometimes we've got to just take those lessons and be like, okay, that made me stronger. I learned this from that, you know. And the more you can focus on the lessons learned and not focus on what a certain person did, it makes the energy move more. So maybe you're like in a quiet reflection of what was that lesson that I just learned. And Spirit's like, we're here with you. Hopefully that made sense, and sorry I missed you. Yeah, the donations are closed for today. I will be back on Wednesday though. Or no, Sunday, sorry. Today's Friday. Okay, Irene posted too. Oh my goodness. Can we just slow down? Irene. Why am I not seeing your question? I don't see it. Does anybody see it? I don't see it. I'm sorry, I don't see it. Maybe YouTube's blocking it. It's definitely not visible. You found a song, okay? All I can see is you saying it. You posted it again. You did, and I can't see it. Okay. Sometimes YouTube will block it if it's like picks up on certain words. But I even went live chat and I still don't see it. I see her. She said, I found a song on social media. That's all I can see. Okay, you found a song and you looked it up. I feel it is a message. Is this from the Pisces? I would believe it would be. Pisces, they're very much into music. I know me personally, music, like, I hear so many messages through music, and I know that other people hear it through me too. It's kind of like the radio station helps to move it forward. And I kind of feel like you do because it said the high priestess. Like, they want you to know that you're beautiful, that you're abundant, and they think about you all the time. It's almost like their soul crying out a little bit for you. It's almost like you're so high above them is what they kind of say. Like, you have such a healing energy to you. They could be thinking about you and wanting to make a return to you. So it's like the energy is approaching, and Pisces are, we have like full energy. So it's kind of like that. I think it's a push for you to get back into wanting them, you know, like maybe you've pulled your energy back a little bit, send you some nostalgia or something. But it's not that they're sitting there thinking, oh, this song, I'm gonna send it to them. No, they're listening to a song that reminds you of them, and you hear it and it reminds you of them, and that's how it kind of works, you know, like at the same times you're both thinking of each other at the same time. And that's kind of Spirit's way of saying this is the way they feel. This is what they're listening to. This is what they're going through. So you can understand from their perspective, like how they're feeling. Like the song that I'm hearing right now is Forget Me. My Gray Bird. That makes sense. All right, so Jennifer. Well, then you definitely, y'all have some kind of telepathic communication going on right now. What do you need to know currently for the near future? How did we get to Diamond Girl? Okay. Maybe I missed her too. Alright. Diamond Girl. I swear this chat today is driving me insane. What do you need to know currently for the near future? You have a good night too. Happy Valentine's Day. Hopefully you have a good one. Friday the 13th. I feel like you're going to receive some kind of like sweet message. This could be over the internet or like maybe a text message. It feels very sweet. A bunch of flying back and forth messages. It feels like it's like solid. It comes from a solid place. You could trust it. It just feels cute. So there's an opportunity coming your way. Now, if it's not about love, then this is something that makes you happy. Like there's messages moving back and forth between you and, let's say, a new job, or you and the real estate agent. Whatever it is, it makes you feel good. So I feel like at least for the next 8 days, you're going to be feeling good. A lot of back and forth messages. It kind of feels like somebody got a crush on you and they're like telling you, but we'll see. Ace of Pentacles, though, it looks like a good offer, so I don't think it's something that's just like they want 5 minutes and then they're gonna disappear kind of thing. This could also mean like you run into somebody and you start to get feelings like, you know, like you meet somebody, you exchange numbers, and then messages move back and forth. Because it doesn't really feel like it has a lot of history, so it might not be, it's probably not a past person. But I do feel like you getting, like, smiling, looking at your phone and smiling. Jennifer. Hey, Jason. Doctor. Mike Kelly, you were the one that, like, missed the list, but I put you... I said I'd do it for you anyways, so... You're, like, second to last. Alright, Princess. Doctor keeps missing. What can you expect from Valentine's Day tomorrow and his next actions? Okay. My advice is, like, don't get your hopes up. I feel like maybe sometimes our expectations are bigger than what reality is. Remember that this is a commercialized holiday and, like, whatever, because I don't feel it's gonna be what you think it's gonna be, but it's meant to be, because I feel like the only thing I could see is like you're like, that's it. That's the way I feel. Oh, that's it. So I feel some kind of disappointment, and that's why I say be careful of having high expectations for things, because some people value them and some people don't. Um, and sometimes we'll set ourselves up to get our feelings hurt. So they're not necessarily telling me what's gonna happen. They're just saying like they can see you being disappointed. So don't have a lot of like expectations for something to be. And if it like if you want something to happen and it doesn't happen, there's no reason to be upset, because I'm sure there's like reasons behind it. Because they didn't show me anything. They just showed me like you expecting something, or you wanting something, or you deserving something, but it's just not coming. Okay, Z. What actions they've taken towards you? They haven't decided yet, to be honest. I'd say be patient with them. I feel like they will be taking some sort of action towards you for sure, but they haven't decided yet what action they're taking yet. Because I just keep getting twos. Like, they're showing me twos, and twos to me is like they're still making up their mind what they're going to do. It looks powerful, though, whatever they are thinking about doing. I just don't see the actual action of it. With 3 cards, it's very hard to, especially if nobody's moving, you know? But it looks positive. It's not like anything horrible. All right, Courtney, what does your spiritual team want you to know? I think I'm just going to keep using this deck. I think you're about to, or you are in the middle of being tested. It could feel like nothing is going the way that you thought it should be going, or there's some kind of imbalance around like fear and money and things like that. And your spirit team wants you to know it's not what it appears to be. And the more that you can not focus on what you're lacking and like focus on, like, instead of focusing on your fear, face everything and rise. Because I kind of feel like your fear is saying it's never going to happen. But Spirit's like, if you think like that, yeah, maybe. But it's like changing it to where you know better days are to come, better things are coming. And that's kind of what they're saying. Better days are coming. You just got to get in control of that part of yourself that throws you off, saying like you don't deserve this, or I never, it doesn't work out for me, those kind of statements. Because I have the devil and the justice card, and to me, very polar opposite energies. Your fear is messing with your balance right now, because you feel like it's never ending, like loss or something. So I feel like you're being tested, and if you could just get up every day and say, things are going to change. I have the 6 of Wands. Like, things are changing. You just got to focus on that fact. Like, this is not going to be this way forever. And I think it's changing pretty quickly, but it's like, don't let the fear overcome you, because sometimes it will. Try to, anyway. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so the first Coco. How does Kay feel about you? I don't know if this is the person that's walked away from you or they've contemplated, like, walking away. But I feel like whatever action they're taking in the future, they want success with it. So I don't know if y'all are friends or whatever. I feel like maybe y'all have had some kind of falling out, or y'all have, like, lost contact with each other or something like that. I feel like the new start of this looks successful. So they feel like you may not feel it, but they do. And I don't know if they're a love interest or just a friend, but it does feel like there's some action that's needing or wanting to be taken in order for things to be successful between the two of you, whether that be friendship or love. Okay, you walked away from him. Well, they want to restart it then. They want to restart it to make it better. So it could be an apology. It could be like trying to make up for the wrongs or the things or the reasons that you walked away. All right, Space Cowboy. You don't feel he's true though, okay. Oh, Lalima, you're here. What are your questions? I mean, if his intentions are true or not, then that is what it is, but... Okay, I called Space Cowboy. Let me do him real quick just because it's three cards, and then I'll do all of yours, Lalima. Hold on 1 second. I think in the current time, not yet, but I think it's because there's something better for you in the future that's aligning still. It will come unexpectedly, is the way I feel, so just keep trying, but I don't feel it's gonna happen like in the immediate future. And Lalima, who is this person? Is this the person from your job? I can't remember names. I'm so sorry. Is this a love interest? Is this a friend? And I'm sorry, Lalima. The chat has just been too much today for me to keep up with. There's a lot going on. I apologize. The guy that you finally were made to meet. Okay. I'm just making sure, because honestly, I don't hold memory for things that are for y'all. You know what I mean? Like, it's the way my brain works. I read and I let it go. I think that's the way I don't hold on to everybody's energy. All right, let's see. they're showing me like this. They feel that this is the start of something good. Like you two are equals. They're like pleasantly surprised. Because they show me the Six of Pentacles with the Tower. So it's like they weren't expecting somebody that could be an equal to them, or somebody that could give them back as much as they give out. I feel like they're like, yes, we can start slow. Let's build a connection. Let's try to be friends first, with the intention of getting married. Because I have the Six of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. It's like, let's build something solid, or let's try to build something solid and see where it goes. They have good hopes for the future. However, I don't think they're sure about how you feel about them. For them, they're like, yeah, I could see this. I could see this. But maybe because you haven't been like openly vulnerable with them yet, they may still be a little bit unsure of like where it's gonna go. Or are y'all just gonna be friends, or are y'all gonna end up getting married? They're trying to be logical about it, like at the current moment, like it makes sense. Like, yeah, I could see this being okay from the brain, right? Like I could see this working out. I could see us being a match. But then you also strike something within their heart, you know? So it's like they have a good balance between the brain and the heart space when it comes to this. They're not just like the King of Pentacles. I mean, the King of Swords. They're not just all about logic. They do feel like you would be a wish fulfillment for them. They're pretty happy with themselves. It feels like they're secure in their life. They're secure with who they are. And they like that you are too. Like very independent go-getters, right? So they're hoping it works out, because they would be like, that would be a loss if the two of you can't build something together. But honestly, like I said, I think they are all in, but I don't think they know yet if you are, because you haven't showed up anywhere. So maybe just be a little more open with them if you're interested. Maybe show them you're into, or take their cues. And this doesn't feel like they're going to rush things. It looks more of like, let's see if we, you know, can actually build something, whether that be friendship or whatever, first. All right, what is your second question? I'm not surprised though, because it seems like every guy you interact with is like totally head over heels for you. So you got it, girl. But I don't think she attracted this one. I think this is something her family chose. To be honest. If he's your type. I think you're everybody's type. But yeah, you do attract narcissists. Let's see. Or I wouldn't say straight narcissists, but definitely narcissistic tendencies. I definitely think you're not interested. But I think Spirit's saying, just try. You know what I'm saying? Just try. Give it time. Because sometimes there's a reason you attract narcissists still. And I'm not saying this person's a narcissist because I don't see that at all with them. But there's a reason why you have attracted narcissists. And I think it's because of some trauma that makes you attracted to somebody that's controlling and whatever. Now, this person may not immediately give you that rush or that, ooh, I want them. Oh, they're attractive. Oh, whatever. But if you give it a chance, I think that you might find there's something there that you've been looking for. And if not, that's okay too. But don't automatically say, oh, I don't want it, because then you're not even giving it a chance. Like, get to know them as a person. Because I know for myself, there have been a lot of guys that I did not find attractive with my eyes. But man, they stole my heart over time, and that's where the bonds are built, right? But let me see. They gave me the world twice, so this is different. This is gonna be very different for you. Are you ready to step into a new world? And this is kind of you trusting where Spirit's guiding you, right? It's not saying that you're committing to marrying this man. It's not saying that you're committing to be with this man. This is just saying, I'll try it. I'm not going to be scared of trying something different. Because I think with the world is like, you're done with the other cycle. But part of you wants to stay in it. 5 of Swords and the Knight of Swords. It's like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. If that's what the new world looks like, I don't want to do it. But I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. And like I said, this could be the one before the one, right? But it's getting you out there. It's getting you talking to somebody. Like, even if it doesn't work out, that's okay too. At least you can say you tried. Because honestly, I don't think this person is going to be the one you end up marrying. But I think just getting out there again will give you a chance to, learn something new. Because I have a lot of 5s. There's definitely change in your midst here. And I've been telling you, there's a few men that I feel in your energy and have been feeling in your energy. So you're just give it a try. Just get to know this person. They might end up being your best friend. Who knows? They might come in handy in the future. I don't know. I just feel like you've kind of been like, no, I don't want it. I don't want it. Nope. He shows off a lot. Aww. But it could be confidence too, you know what I mean? Like true confidence because he knows he got it. Like it's not like the men that pretend that they have everything and they ain't shit, At least he got something to back it up, because sometimes confidence is important, especially if you want a mate that needs a strong man. But I don't know. Anyways, what's your next question? My next live is going to be on Sunday. Same time, same place. honestly feel like he's got his own stuff. I don't feel like he would spend all your money. You're welcome, babe. Happy commercialized holiday. Okay, Rahita is the one you work with. God, I remember now. Alright, what's gonna happen? I feel a lot of resistance from this. I think I don't know if she's friends with like the person she's having the meeting with, or they have some kind of connection, maybe because they've been working together for longer than you have been there. But it feels like the meeting's going to be more about like how can we work this out, because I do feel that something that this person says or does shows that they're not coming from good intentions. Like they're being selfish and they're not the ones in charge. It's kind of like they're trying to play nice with the boss and say like, well, I've been here. I'll show up for you. I'll come to work, whatever. Like I'm not trying to be whatever. But don't you, it feels kind of messy, right? It feels like, but I do feel like the boss recognizes this. Like she's being selfish, like she's being hateful in a little bit of a sense. Like everything's all about her. And if it doesn't revolve around her, then she's mad. So, let's see. I think that the boss will take it and like tell her, we're gonna have to work together. We're gonna have to make this work. Why is there conflict? Like there shouldn't be any conflict, because I don't feel like she's picking sides. I feel like it's gonna be resolved in a healthier way. I think whatever, she just wanted to be heard or she wanted to be validated at that time. This will pass. I don't think it's anything you need to worry about. Keep doing what you're doing. I feel like this person, like I said, if she's not the center of attention, then there's a problem. And she's just a shit starter. And I think that this other person recognizes it, and it's almost like she feeds her ego a little bit and makes her feel like she's getting her way. But what ends up happening is she ends up doing exactly what she was fighting against doing, but because she thinks it's her idea, I don't know. It just feels like the boss knows how she is, and she knows how to, like, I'm the boss, you know? The emperor at the bottom. Like, she's the boss, not the other lady. Like, I think the other lady likes to be in control, too. Like, she's trying to control things. And she's not even the boss. She's just got a big ego. And you bother her demons, and that's okay. Like, she tries to say, oh, things were better before. I didn't have to do this, and I didn't have to do that. Blah, 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 blah. You remember? There will always be haters somewhere, somehow. You just gotta let them be. Alright. Next question. What's coming towards you that you need to know? Hold on. I don't know what just happened. That was weird. Hold on. I don't know. My screen went dark. I'm telling you. This Mercury retrograde is already messing with me. I don't know why the screen went blank. Okay, I kind of feel like you're going to entertain this for a minute, I think, just for your family's sake. But I see you standing very firm. Like, this is not what I want. Like, we're not matching. But what's coming behind you is a whole nother offer. Maybe even 2 offers. This could be a new job, new love. I also have the Knight of Cups. Now, like I said, I think you'll be nice to this person that you're dealing with now. I think you'll give them a little bit, of attention for a second, just to make sure, like, you're making the right decisions. But I do see you cutting them off and moving towards something else. Now, let's see what this something else is. Because I think you look at this situation as, yeah, it could be good. Like, they probably could love me. I could see that. But it's not really for me. That's the way I see you looking at it. Just, I do see you putting some time and, talking to them, trying to get to know them. I feel like it kind of ends up in the friendship zone for now, at least. But then something else shows up. And I think you have to, like, make a decision. And whatever this new thing is, I think it brings you more feelings. Like, you feel more for whatever this is. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. And you might have to break a little bit of this person's heart. But I would say from the beginning, just tell them, like, I don't know where this is going. I don't see whatever, but I'm trying. I'm trying to get to know you. I want to get to know you. Because they might end up being a good friend, a friend of the family or something. They might even come back around in the future. Who knows? I just see that you give it a little bit of a try for a second, and then something else shows up, and you're like, bye. Because they might be a little too much You're like, yeah, it could work out. It could be a good thing, but I don't think it's for me, you know? Okay. We'll just keep carrying one over till the next one. It's going to be a pattern. And happy Valentine's Day, boo, if you celebrate it. Thank you for being here. Alright, free listers. Coco Creations. Will you be in a relationship in the next 6 months? Yes, I definitely feel you will be. I would feel more closer to like end of July, August. By that time, you definitely will be in something. I can't really tell you how solid and stable it is. It showed me the Two of Cups, the Star, and the Six of Wands. So I definitely feel like, yes, you will be. Just give it a little bit of time because I think it'll be pushing like right at 6 months. Simply, yeah, simply. I just say simply. Right, that's what I say. Happy Valentine's Day, happy Friday the 13th, all of it. They say Friday the 13th is a great time to bring out that feminine energy. Or like, what is it, like honoring the feminine? I think it's like death and rebirth. Oh, thank you. I'm about to change it for Pisces season. All right, beauty. Any advice? Any actions taking towards you? It doesn't look like anything in the current energy. It looks like they're being either selfish or just more focused on themselves right now and what's making them happy. They feel a little selfish to me. So I kind of feel like I feel you being mad a little bit that they don't show up. But for now, I don't see them making or taking any kind of like real action. So don't have any expectations because you'll probably get disappointed just in life in general. But I feel like they're very central focused right now. Pretty in pink. I don't know what happened where my screen went dark and everything changed. It's weird. Oh, frick. Now I really did it. Okay. Amber. Why did Jay the Capricorn want to introduce you to his mom? The thing I thought it was like his mom is a good judge of character, and maybe she was gonna help him make a decision about you, or like to get her opinion. Because maybe his fear, maybe he doesn't trust his own decision making. Maybe he's a mama's boy. It's almost like before he goes any further, he's got to make sure he's got her blessing. Because I think in the past, there's been women that he's brought around his mom and his mom's life, and they didn't end up working out. So she seems to be a good, like, judge of character in his mind. But I also think he doesn't trust himself either. And unfortunately, that's not a good quality. He's still looking for other people to validate his decisions, which is a little weird, but that's what it looks like. He could be juggling the idea of a commitment with you, and he's like, let me see what my mom has to say about this. All right, Firebird. Saron the Alchemist. Sun Moon. Have an amazing holiday, babe. Zerti. Will Taurus reach out? I do feel like they will reach out, but I think they battle with themselves. They have a lot of fear because you are a great catch. I do feel like you're very wanted. You got your shit together. I don't know if they do, but yeah, they will. But right now they're kind of fighting themselves about like maybe they don't feel good enough for you. Saran. Okay, hold on, Sun Moon. I got you next. What will Rob think of you and your new online presence? I can't really tell the timing on it, my love. Because I don't think they've quite made their mind up yet. Alright, Saran. They kind of feel like you're having a glow up, babe. They feel like you're doing things. You're shining in this presence. They like it a lot. You're beautiful. You're warm. You give off this light. The way you speak, the way you talk. You've done good by yourself, and they like that. They just worry about your protection. You know, like, who's giving them attention? I know everybody's giving them attention. Like, do I need to come protect you? It's kind of cute. Alright, Sun Moon. Let's see. Hold on. You have a pain in your chest. Is it a strain or heart attack? I'm not a medical doctor. I was a nurse for 15 years, but we'll see. I kind of feel like it's, what do they call it? Like pleurisy, or like, it's not what you think it is. It's not anything serious. Like, I would still go get it checked out, you know, to make sure. But it's almost like maybe you were like over exercising, or you pulled something, and so it's like catching. It feels like a catch, right? Like, it comes and goes. It's not a consistent pain. It's just something you've noticed. um they call it angina. That's kind of what I'm seeing. It's just like some random pain in your chest. It's not necessarily a heart attack. It's just an unknown thing. I would say get it looked at, get it checked, just to make sure you're okay. Don't ever ignore signs, because I'm not you. I don't see it. I did ask, and it's just basically saying like, it's, I don't think it's a heart attack, but it's definitely something that don't Google it. Don't Google it. Just go to the doctor. Get it checked. If you start to have pain in your shoulder or your neck, along with pain in your chest, shortness of breath, things like that, go to the ER immediately. Now, that was a little bit of the nurse in me. Just you better come through then, right? Okay. March 14th. What's coming up between you and D? With 3 cards, it's really hard to tell. I do feel like there's some interactions in between the two of you. Physically, interactions. I think they're going to admit to you what they've been feeling, how they feel about you. Because I do see, they see you as a very solid girl. Like, beautiful. You got your stuff together. I don't think they've quite made any kind of decisions as to what they're going to do about it, but I do feel they're going to open up and be a little bit more vulnerable about how they feel. Definitely feel like there might be a little spicy time, but it kind of feels there's some distance between the two of you. So maybe there's a bridging of that distance, or communication after silence, something like that. Oh, hopefully that helps. You're welcome, Sanders. Okay. Why are you feeling Joey's energy so strong? Does he miss you? From feeling him so strong that he is in jail. Like spicy time. Like, yeah, spicy time. I try not to go too far. You're welcome. Alright, so why are you feeling his energy so strong? You think he's in jail? Is he thinking about you in jail? I've had experiences with men in jail, and they always sound so much better when they're in there. They get a little bit clearer in their head. I feel that they're gonna reach out, or they want your energy to help them make it through whatever chaos or mess that they've created for themselves. Um, Maybe to give them like a bright light to look forward to, like when they get out. So that could be exactly why you're feeling them so strongly, like they're going through it. And it seems to be like you're that light that they reach to when things get bad or shit happens or whatever. So I think they do have some time to do. And I don't think it's going to be like anything that corrects itself immediately. But I will tell you, men in jail, if they do reach out to you and you do start talking to them, they paint really pretty pictures. Now, when they come out, do they actually follow through? I guess it's dependent on the man, but be careful. All right. Maketi. I hope I'm saying that right. Okay. What lets man know I'm who he wants? What makes him see you as his divine woman? Alright, babe, let's look. What is it about you, beautiful? What is it? It's your curves. You got that. That's what they're telling me. No, it's not just that. He gave me the Empress. The Empress is like, you've not only got the hips for mothering, but you are a nurturer. You care. You're abundant. If you want something, you'll go after it, or just you attract it to you. You're kind of like magic in the form of a human to him. You hold the world in your hands. And you don't know your worth. Just know I'm always going to tell you the truth. I don't necessarily think they have like the best of intentions. Have you ever heard of like the empath and narcissist? Now, I've never really seen it like this before, and I'm going to tell you why. The Empress, right? Beautiful. Got everything together. Then we've got the Seven of Swords and the Devil. It's almost like you don't know your worth. You don't know how beautiful you are. You don't know how abundant you are. You don't know how your energy just shines. And something about that is why they want you. And that could be from their trauma. I'm not going to necessarily say this person is a straight up narcissist. What I'm going to say is like they may be attracted to you for a lot of different things, but it could be their trauma. And I wouldn't expect them to be a good match for you at this time. They maybe in the future if they heal and things like that, but I don't know. Maybe their trauma is what attracts you to them, or them to you. But really, when the Seven of Swords and the Devil come out, it don't matter. That is not what you want. And it could be you're abundant and you scare them. Just be careful they don't try to I don't know, try to control you in any kind of way. make sure that they're solid, steady, you know, their actions match their words. For me, I just feel like, pause, what? Okay, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm sure it is complicated, and that could have a lot to do with maybe he's fearful of being the man. My phone is talking to me. My screen keeps coming out. The I don't know. Me and Mercury are gonna have a talk after this live. Well, thank you for waiting, and I'm so sorry we missed you or I put you on the list and didn't and all that, but hopefully we'll see you again. Thank you for being here. And I'm sorry, Drive with Heart, the free list is, or all the lists are closed today. I'm on my last question for the night. I am on 3 days a week, though. If you would like to join me another day, just hit the little bell and it will notify you when I come on. The list normally fills up within 5 to 10 minutes, so jump on quick. And hope to see you some other time. You have an amazing Valentine's Day, my Kelly. All right, Jean. What is the Sagittarius feelings and intentions towards you? Let's see. Ace of Wands. Oh. Oh. The song Weak came into my mind. You make them weak in the knees. They can hardly breathe. Ace of Wands, Strength card, Emperor. And that's basically what it is. You make them weak in their knees. They can hardly breathe. They lose all control and suddenly... You know that song, Weak by SWV? That's exactly what I got. You make them weak in the knees. They want some of you. I know. It is insane. It's Friday the 13th, though, too. You know, it's like, There's a lot of things going on astrologically, too. I'm going to fix this damn thing, though. I know. They love you. They love you, them some Jean. Because I had the Ace of Wands, the Strength card, and the Emperor. Like, you make them weak in the knees. They can hardly breathe. You got them hot, boy. It's almost like they want to tame you. They want to tame you. Because you're a lion. Like Big Daddy energy for real. Like, woo. These men and you, Jean, though, you get them all kinds of crazy. I love it. I love it. I love it. Babe, the free list is closed. This was my last question for the night. If you'd like to come another time, I'm more than happy to read for you. I have lives on Wednesday, Fridays, and Sundays. Same time, same place. Just hit the bell and hope to see you on another one. Anyways, my dear people who are still left here, I love you all. Thank you for joining me tonight. Thank you for all the love you give to me. And thank you, Jean, for keeping me in some sort of line. This is a crazy one. But, he's still hot for you. He don't care. He don't care. Anyways, I love you all. I will see you on Sunday. Have an amazing commercial